All right, Mike, we've been talking about it all day. Really nice weather out there for today, wasn't it?
Wonderful. The humidity was low. We don't get that often in June, so we're at least enjoying a brief break before it returns as early as tomorrow. Wanted to talk about rainfall. We've had a lot of rain over the weekend. It's been in patchy areas. Believe it or not, there's still some semblance of the drought lingering in the green country. This does not incorporate rainfall over the weekend. This was as of last Thursday. You can see the worst of the situation well to our west. But this is the rainfall that's on the way as we take a look at what we expect. This is going to be a situation where at least part of our area gets another healthy soaking as early as tomorrow, but even more widespread rain is awaiting us later into the week. But it's not as heavy as what we've had and as widespread as previous weeks. So we're starting to edge into that summer pattern where rainfall becomes a bit more spotty and we might have to start watering those yards again. But up to the north, we might see some of the heaviest totals initially, and you will see some patchy areas of up to an inch in parts of southeast Oklahoma as well. Dual Doppler radar showing most of the active weather well to our south. That has been where the cold front has pushed, allowing that cooler, drier air to seep into green country for at least today. And then a few storms off to our west, well into the high plains of New Mexico and the panhandle of Texas. We've had a few spotty showers, though, south of McAllister. This is about the only thing we've had on radar nearby, just bubbling up with the heating of the afternoon. A little more humidity once you get south of I-40 this afternoon. But right now in Tulsa, the Bob Hurley RV Weather Camera Network is looking at clear skies and beautiful conditions. 83 degrees. No wind, low humidity. It might be a great evening for a patio dinner out there or cooking out if you've got that plan going. Temperatures area wide fall into the low to mid 80s. We have 83 from Muskogee down to McAllister, over to Stigler at 84. Now, the temperatures will trend downward through the next few hours. Here is the expectation: 7 o'clock down to 80, low humidity. Sun goes down to 843, and nice and mild for those later evening hours as we drop through the 70s, some of us even into the 60s by the 9 and 10 o'clock hour. Now, tomorrow we turn our attention to a risk of a few severe storms. This will not be widespread, but isolated storms may develop on an incoming boundary that will settle somewhere near the Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri lines. Those storms, if they form, will drop southward. Let's talk about the timeline for this. First of all, our future track shows active weather still along the Gulf Coast. There's actually a little tropical system that may try to come ashore into Texas and Louisiana. Not a big impact on our weather. Our attention turns to this incoming little system. You saw that front sliding by. The remnant boundary might fire a few of these isolated pop-up showers and storms. You can see some of those pinpoints here tomorrow about this time. So we're going to be monitoring that for an isolated severe threat. Wind and hail concerns primarily, not much of a tornado concern. Heading into Wednesday morning, should be dry and quiet. We'll lose those storms tomorrow night with the loss of daytime heating, but another round of more substantial severe weather will develop Wednesday evening, mostly to our north, Kansas, Missouri, and eastward from there into the Midwest. But the lingering storms that are with us could drop into green country with at least some wind and hail potential. And then there's that incoming tropical system likely bypassing us, but with that boundary settling nearby, it will allow for some more showers and storms into the day Thursday with a quieter end to the week. Then we jump ahead to your Father's Day weekend. Might have to dodge a shower or a thunderstorm. Better chance on into Father's Day itself, but it will be muggy. So if you've got outdoor plans, stay tuned to the forecast. We'll bring you the update on the rain timeline. But for the 10-day forecast tomorrow, first of all, breezy and warmer as we go up to 88 degrees. Even warmer still on Wednesday. There's that warming trend. We'll see a heat index over 100 that afternoon, so summer weather readily returning. And then a fairly typical summer forecast, periodic rain chances, which will again peak on into the weekend and early next week with temperatures leveling out in the 80s for highs. So not too bad. Glad to keep some rain chances in there.